Shy Son in the comments is one of many commenting about Patrick Williams tonight. 0 rebounds in 31 minutes.
Woo.
I'm 5'6". I promise I can walk into a rebound in 31 minutes. P. Willie bummin'. There are lots of great comments about Patrick Williams tonight. That one might be my favorite. I do not know if at 5'6" you could walk into a rebound on an NBA court with 9 other NBA players on it.
Seriously.
But even still, point well made, and funnily so. Look, 0 rebounds for a 6'8" guy who started and played 30-plus minutes is
huge.
Wild.
He's big.
How you not get one? You know what? He was due because he had a few games where it was like, 5 rebounds. 6 rebounds. 6 rebounds again.
Yeah.
And then Pat was like, let's all remember who I am real quick.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Good God.
Big Dave.
Yeah.
We were sitting there midway through the second quarter.
We were.
Back got a bucket.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Wig.
And Stacy and Adam Amin made note of it. Hey, Patrick Williams already has 10 whole points, and we're only halfway through the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I turn to Dave, and I say, all right, midway through the second, Pat's got 10.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds that he finishes the game tonight with 14 points or fewer?
Mm-hmm. And I said, the odds are pretty damn good, pretty damn high that happens. And then I said, but I'm still going to take him getting 20 points.
He finished with 12.
Mm-hmm.
12!
Yeah.
He got one more bucket at the end of the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, gone.
Good.
Beating that traffic home.
God bless. You know, and it's funny.
It's so freaking predictable.
It's
sorry for the other hard F there, Katie, but it's so freaking predictable.
She's just on edge about these Fs.
Like, I should have honestly logged on and made a live bet. Like, what's Patrick Williams' point total over under? If it was somewhere, it's free money.
Yeah.
It was so predictable to be like, ooh, Pat, strong start. Ooh, he's got 12 points a half. Finished with 12, because of course he did.
Can I see the hands again when Patrick Williams disappeared? With the no look, yes, sir. Oh man, he and Kobe didn't have any rebounds. With Kobe, it's okay. You're like, all right. I've seen Kobe have games where he gets 6, 7, 8 rebounds.
You're telling me Patrick Williams' allergy to rebounding is contagious?
It's contagious. Well, not scoring because Kobe had 24. But yeah, man, it's weird. It's so weird.
Johnny Pidge in the comments, Bro is allergic to rebounds.
It's so weird, man.
And allergic to scoring in the second half.
Like 30 minutes is a lot of time to be out there on the floor to get 0 rebounds for a guy that's playing down there. You know what I mean? He's down there to get rebounds, do stuff. And 12 points, and that's just your first half. You know what I mean?
As a large man who grabbed plenty of rebounds back in the day, Will, does this make any sense to you? No. Either the lack of rebounds or the, hey, Pat is like taking open looks and scoring and knocking down shots in the first half and then just ghosting in the entire second half, because Pat's been doing that thing for years.
Yeah, what else do we want to talk about tonight?
Oh man.
All you're doing right now is just throwing gas on the fire.
But it's so mind blowing. It's just really hard to
You're
grasp
exactly
or
right.
understand.
But sometimes, what you just have to. There's really no logical answer.
And that's what the problem is.
And I'm not trying to sweep it under the rug.
I know, but that's what the issue is, I think, is that there isn't I could put my finger on about it.
I agree with you 100%, but see, here's now you guys are really pissing me off.
Oh, let's go.
Because now I'm going to be driving home and being like, I kind of just was able to put that to the side, leave it alone. I know he didn't have any rebounds, but you know what? I'm just going to hit the 70 station and just kind of glide down the Kennedy. And now I'm going to be like, can you believe that guy didn't have 0 rebounds in 31 minutes? And then the windows are going to start fogging up, and I'm going to have to put my window down.
Yeah, well, on day one, when Uncle Will met us, he said, you guys are way too excited and you care way too much.
Yes, he did.
Nothing has changed, Will.
Not one thing, Will.
I'm throwing hats and getting my heart rate up. I'm getting a sweat more so than Pat, talking about Pat disappearing in the second half and having no rebounds tonight. This is who we are. We are diehard Bulls fans.
I was happy I saw moisture on his brow. I was very excited to
He
see him do
almost
that.
needed a towel for a second.
Almost
tonight.
for a half a second.
Almost.
But then he grabbed the washcloth and it was like, this is all I
Patrick Williams, towel boy, has the easiest gig in the world.
Yo.
What does that pay? I'll do it.
Yo.
Peck reminds me of the guy from Airplane. Whew. Picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue.
What?
Shout out Airplane.
It's just Elmer's as well.
That's a classic. Oh, man.
Put it in my hair.
Tell your dad to drag his ass. Tell your dad to drag Walton's ass up and down the floor all day long.
My dad says.
So if Purdue doesn't want to talk about Patrick Williams being a giant bummer, for the rest, and I can get with that.
But I wish, I mean, honestly, I would like to sit here and say, hey, I've got the answer.
Yeah.
I don't.
And that's what's frustrating. Yeah.
Wondering if there's a P. Will missed dunk meter in the comments. Why can't he finish at the rim? Yeah, he did have another missed dunk tonight. Classic.
But I do have a comment on that.
Okay.
So I remember when I was younger and I was playing.
You're still young, Will.
It depends on who you ask.
Young at heart.
And the one thing you have to realize is don't be concerned about style points. You need to be more concerned about quickness.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, when I first got in the league, I got a couple dunks blocked. And I was like, man, that used to never happen in college.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you'd take it up and you'd wind up. But guys now with the first jump, second jump are so quick. You've got to realize now it's just boop, boop. Style points are out the window.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I applaud him for dying to dunk it. But also again, this is kind of like, and I don't necessarily put this on him because of his youth, but this is something that I'm hoping that the Bulls point out to him. So that particular dunk, right? He came down the baseline, okay? And who blocked the shot?
Was it Gobert?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what did he do, though? Because he was coming down the baseline, he had his shoulders square to the bucket.
Okay.
So he went up with two hands, but because of Gobert's length, he can get to the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the things they told me was, one, when you're in those positions, contort your body so that your shoulders are square to the backboard,
Mm-hmm.
so that he's got to go through your body to get to the ball.
Mm.
So even if he does block it, there's a good chance he's going to hit you with the body and you're going to get a call from the official.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, don't take that thing up and jack it back and try to ram it home just as soon as you get that pass, because it was great. It was a great play.
Mm-hmm.
Pass into the paint. I think it was actually a penetration. He cut back door, perfect, but pick that thing up and just boop, because then Gobert can't react quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not emphatic, it's not with authority, but it's quick. Boop, boop, boom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you're going down to the other end and people are like, that's what we want to see. You know, but that's just, to me, that's part of the learning curve. And you're like, well, he's been in the NBA. I get it. Okay. Like I said, I had a comment on that one thing.
Okay.
Let's go down the road and see if that changes. But it just, right now, 2 + 2 = 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you sound like me right now, Will.
Oh my God!
Shout out.
Connor.
And then let's hope that we get it down to 2 + 2 = 4.5.
Yeah. God.
Now that's a new one. I like that one.
Speaking of math and science, Connor saying P. Will is like if some scientists tried to recreate Kawhi in a lab but quit halfway through and just left him with all the emotionless robotic qualities. Kimberly in the comments a little further down. As a scientist, I wouldn't waste my time.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
We all silly like the mayor.